Welcome back to International Dyno Authority. Mike Zakarauskas from Messina, New York has brought us his wife's 2023 6.2 liter 455 fire-breathing horsepower Camaro from Messina, New York to see what we can do with it here today. We're going to test it ahead of time, and then we're going to get Wally behind the controls and let him start working through all of the controls that make this car a fire-breathing beast.
All right. Yeah.
After running a series of baseline passes, we make a maximum horsepower of 336. Now it's a little bit low. The car is a little bit off from the factory. The factory tune's a little bit lazy and inconsistent. We're about to put a very consistent set of tunes in it. We're going to start working our way through getting the fueling perfect, making that correct, getting the torque management correct, making the transmission correct, and the ignition timing and cam timing so that they pull all the way through the range. We're going to see how much horsepower this 6.2 liter can make today. Oh, look at the torque curve. Holy mother of God! What?
That can't be right.
Oh yeah, that's where he usually ends up though. He did a lot of work while he was training. Holy mother of God!
Look at the horsepower.
Doesn't stop. Black. It just goes in and then it just runs out when it runs out. That's incredible. I said what sounded better. I wasn't really sure.
Yeah.
That's 125 mile an hour in 5.1 seconds. Different car. Look at the torque. We just picked up.
Look at that.
Yeah, we just picked up. Like they're so lazy from the factory.
Yeah, it was
It was at 190. No, sorry. It was at 185. It's now at 413. As soon as you touch it, like that's going to just burn the tires
Wow.
out.
I just can't believe it's that high, that early.
Yeah, look at
2400 RPM.
And I think we did cam already. Because usually what happens is he moves the cam here and you'll see it comes up and does this. I think we did cam already. Because what he does is he'll move the cam so that the exhaust stays closed a little bit more at the low end.
Yep.
So you pick up torque here.
Yeah.
And then what he'll do is he'll open the exhaust right now. Exactly. And then he'll start to really open up the intake here. And then right here, he'll start to open up the exhaust a bit more. And even though they're on the same cam, you can do it both ways. You can move the cam a little bit so that he gets a nice torque curve. Wally just made a swing at it, and he's done a lot of these, but his first swing is like really good. It's running way better, smoother, it's coming on, but the torque curve just looks nice and straight. We're already just a bit above 400 horse, which I did not expect, but sometimes when he hits on a set of settings that work really, really well for him, he can refine them for the rest of the tune. But right now, that's a lot of power, and it really sounded good. It came on, there was no hesitation. It's good. A little bit more again.
On both horsepower and torque.
Oh yeah.
And look at up high. Look how much better up high is.
Yep, he's fixed this area. That's cam timing. You can fix up that area, right? Where you can just get it to pull through. Wow. Yeah, it seems to run out of cam here. It runs out of, I don't think cylinder head, but it probably runs out of cam right here.
Yeah.
And it probably headers too, right?
Yeah.
It'd be nice if it had set up, but
Yeah,
great.
more air.
From here to here. just so consistent, and he's just
look. I mean,
yeah.
you don't see that.
If you go the last 3 times in, from 5,000 to 6,000 has gotten better.
Yeah.
The curve just a little bit better, a little bit better every time.
Man, this thing's gonna pull hard.
Woo! I guess so. And everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Finally. It has to come down when it gets hot.
warm.
Yeah, look at it. Finally came down. Wally had his work cut out for him on this Camaro, this LT1 with the 6.2 liter in it. He had put a different cold air intake on it, and a lot of times people will say to me, "But does it make any power?" I'm like, once it's tuned, it absolutely does make more power. But in stock form, sometimes it'll do what this one did. It made it a little bit lazy. It wasn't that it ran bad. It felt okay on the street, but it made it lazy. So I want to show you just the mega difference between the bottom end. That's the main thing. This comes on like gangbusters. Now it's going to burn the tires completely off this car. Mike's going to be stuck buying some better tires, and he's even thinking that he might go to the drag strip and try it out now. Let's take a look at what the numbers ended up being. We ended up at 458 foot-pounds of torque, and it basically makes 400 right off the hop. When it first came in, you could hear that it was lazy. You could watch it, it was just lazy off the bottom. Just want to do a quick overview so you guys can see what we saw. As we worked our way through, and Wally got the tune a little more refined, here's where your torque was starting in the beginning. Under 150 at exactly the same RPM. It now starts over 400 at the exact same RPM. Works its way through, it pulls extremely hard. Wally spent a lot of time refining this top end of the RPM range. Pulls good, it sounds good. I cannot wait for these two guys to go for a test drive now so they can see that it's not just a dyno number, but it actually feels like, wow, this is a fast Camaro.
I gotta tell you, that's just way too much fun. Huge difference. Wally, thank you. Thank you very much. Totally different car. 100 horse, 100 foot-pounds of torque. Don't get me wrong, car was a lot of fun before. Now it's a riot. I don't know if I'm going to give it back to Eva. I might keep it. She might be going back in the Cadillac. Mark,
Yeah,
thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
My God, all you guys did an awesome job. Man, oh man.